Now that you've opened the door to this possibility, let's take a closer look at the world we've been conditioned to trust, the billion-dollar anti-aging industry. Every year, companies flood the market with creams, serums, and treatments, all wrapped in complex names and glamorous packaging. They make us believe that the more complicated the formula sounds, the more powerful it must be. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Research has shown time and time again that most luxury skincare products deliver results no better than a simple, well-chosen natural oil. Complexity doesn't always equal effectiveness. It often equals marketing. And this is where the illusion starts to crumble. While modern brands push us to believe in miracle molecules invented yesterday, ancient civilizations were already turning to nature for timeless solutions. From Egypt to India, natural oils were revered as symbols of youth and vitality. They didn't have million-dollar campaigns or shiny jars. They simply had wisdom passed down through generations. Today, modern science is finally catching up, confirming what those traditions knew all along. Among all the remedies, two stand out as extraordinary. The first is coconut oil, rich in a unique compound that allows it to go deeper into the skin than most ingredients on the shelves of fancy stores. The second is castor oil, a thick, powerful liquid with an ability few other natural substances can match, reaching the deeper layers of the skin where real change begins. Together, these two oils form the backbone of what I'm about to show you. They are the bridge between ancient wisdom and modern science, between illusion and truth. And to understand why they matter so much, we need to look at each of them closely. Imagine this. You wake up one morning, step in front of the mirror, and something feels different. The fine lines that used to catch your attention seem softer, the skin looks fresher, almost as if time itself decided to take a small step back. Overnight. Now pause for a second and think, what if this change didn't require a single overpriced cream, a complicated routine, or a painful procedure? What if the secret was already waiting for you, quietly resting in your own kitchen? This is not another story crafted by the beauty industry. In fact, it's quite the opposite. Today, you're about to discover a method so simple, so accessible, and yet so effective that many brands would rather you never hear about it. Why? Because if you truly understood the natural power behind this approach, you might never spend another cent on their so-called miracle products. But before I reveal exactly what this is, I want you to take part in this journey with me. Right. Now go to the comments and write your name and the city you're watching from. This way, we create a circle of people from all over the world, united by the same desire, to age gracefully, naturally, and with confidence. And while you're there, don't forget to like this video and share it with someone who deserves to know this secret too. Stay with me until the very end, because I have a message that could completely change the way you look at your skin and yourself. For now, let's step together into the world where science meets simplicity and where transformation begins in the most unexpected places. Now that you know the two oils that stand at the center of this transformation, it's time to understand why they are so unique and why one cannot fully work without the other. Think of them as two heroes in the same story, each with a role so essential that only together they unlock the true potential of your skin. The first hero is coconut oil. Behind its simple appearance lies a powerful compound known as lauric acid. Unlike most ingredients that sit on the surface, lauric acid has a rare ability. It penetrates deeply, crossing barriers that usually block other substances. Once inside, it doesn't just moisturize, it stimulates your skin to produce more collagen, the very protein responsible for firmness, elasticity, and that youthful glow we all crave. Coconut oil is not just a shield, it's an activator, gently waking up your skin's natural machinery. But an activator alone is not enough. Enter the second hero, castor oil. Thick, rich, and often underestimated, it carries an extraordinary molecule called ricinoleic acid. This compound has the uncommon power to reach the reticular dermis, the deepest layer of your skin, where the real structural changes take place. It acts as an elevator, carrying hydration and nourishment further than coconut oil could ever go, alone, ensuring the benefits reach where they are needed most. Individually, each of these oils is remarkable. but combined, they form a partnership that is truly transformative. One activates the process, the other elevates it. It's a dynamic, duo nature designed to work together, and soon I'll show you exactly how to bring them into harmony in your own daily routine. Now that you understand the power behind these two heroes, the question becomes, how do you combine them to unlock their full potential? Through careful testing and observation, the perfect proportion was revealed: 60% coconut oil and 40% castor oil. This balance is not random, it's grounded in science. Coconut oil, being lighter, needs the denser structure of castor oil to slow its absorption, giving the skin enough time to activate collagen production. At the same time, castor oil, with its thickness, relies on coconut oil to spread more evenly and penetrate without leaving a heavy residue. Together, they become more than the sum of their parts. But knowing the formula is only half of the story. What truly makes the difference is the ritual, the simple 2 minutes that can redefine how your skin feels every morning. Here's how it works. Place exactly 3 drops of the blend in the palm of your hand. Rub your hands gently to warm the oil. This step activates its natural compounds and prepares it for deeper absorption. Instead of rubbing it onto your face, apply it with light pressure, pressing gently so the oils sink in rather than evaporate on the surface. This subtle change in technique makes all the difference. Timing is just as important. The ritual should be done in the morning right after cleansing, while your skin is still slightly damp. That moisture acts like a natural carrier, pulling the oils deeper into the skin's layers. 2 minutes, 3 drops, 1 ritual, done with consistency. This practice becomes your personal gateway to a fresher, younger-looking complexion. And as you begin to integrate this ritual, you'll want to know what kind of results to expect and when. That's exactly where we're headed next. By now you might be asking, how long does it take before the mirror begins to show change? The truth is, transformation is a process, and setting the right expectations is key to lasting results. In the first week, your skin will be in adaptation mode. Some people notice a slight increase in softness right away, while others may feel their skin adjusting to the richness of the oils. By the second week, fine lines begin to look less pronounced, and the overall tone of your face feels more even. Around the third week, firmness starts to become noticeable, almost as if your skin is gently lifting itself, and by the fourth week, the change becomes undeniable. Friends, family, even co-workers might begin to ask what you've been doing differently. But for this journey to succeed, there's a critical detail you cannot overlook: the quality of the oils. Not all coconut and castor oils are created equal. You must choose virgin, cold-pressed oils, those extracted without heat or solvents. Why? Because refined or chemically processed versions often lose the very compounds responsible for the benefits you're seeking. Worse, some may even contain residues that irritate or harm the skin over time. To make it simple, look for labels that say virgin, extra virgin, or cold-pressed. Transparent bottles with ultra-low prices are usually a red flag, while reputable brands clearly highlight their extraction methods. Fortunately, you don't need to spend a fortune. High-quality oils fall within a very accessible price range when compared to any luxury cream. So with the right ingredients in hand and a clear timeline of what to expect, the path is already unfolding. But there's still one more layer. How? At this stage, you already know the foundation: 2 powerful oils, the right proportion, and a ritual that takes no more than 2 minutes. But if you're ready to take your results even further, there are natural boosters you can add to the blend. Vitamin E, for example, acts as a potent antioxidant, helping to protect your skin from free radicals while extending the shelf life of your oil mixture. Rosehip oil is another gem, rich in essential fatty acids and vitamin A, making it ideal for softening scars and evening out skin tone. And for those seeking an extra glow, sea buckthorn oil brings an incredible dose of carotenoids and omega-7, giving your complexion a vibrant, youthful radiance. These are optional add-ons, but when used in the right dosages, they can take your transformation to another level. Yet, just as there are ways to enhance the process, there are also mistakes that can quietly sabotage everything. Using too much oil can clog pores and overwhelm your skin instead of nourishing it. Applying it on completely dry skin prevents proper absorption, while rubbing aggressively can stretch delicate tissues and speed up the very aging you're trying to slow down. The most common trap, however, is giving up too early. Remember, this is not an overnight trick, it's a consistent practice. The skin renews itself in cycles, and breaking the ritual before a full cycle is complete means you'll never see its true potential. So here's the truth: consistency beats perfection. If you follow the simple steps, avoid the common pitfalls, and stay committed, your skin will thank you with visible, lasting results. And now, as promised, I want to leave you with one final message, perhaps the most important of all, that could change not only how you care for your skin, but how you see yourself.